Hello, 2nd of July 2015, Happy Dog Farm. Well, the proof of concept, it's functional, well pump system is in. Okay, I can fill in the trenches. I've pressure tested it. I don't have leaks. Hoses are holding. Tank, I found the balance because it doesn't have an air adjust on it. Brought an air compressor out here, played with that a little bit. And I get a lot of water flowing. In fact, in the beginning, I didn't see a stopcock that was open out in the field, and I could hear something, but I couldn't see it, and I couldn't understand why it was not holding. It was scaring me, but in fact, it holds pressure brilliantly. A little unique thing here, well, not unique, but I'm doing is I have two strainers on the outlet of the tank right now. The first one is an 80 strainer, and it's just a wire mesh. And the second strainer is a 120, which is necessary for my emitters. The reason why it's on the outlet of the tank and not the inlet of the tank, to clean water, is because there was some rust in the tank. And I'm just going to flush it and use it and try to capture all of that rust particles before I switch it and put it to the inlet of the tank. No big deal, that's the way it is. When the pump starts, it draws turbid, muddy water. But it's muddy, not even really silty. I guess maybe it is silty. But I don't think it's going to do any harm. I suppose I could pull the pump up a few feet. I don't want to. It's inside the metal casing. It's just getting something from below the metal casing. Don't want to deal with it. My PVC flex hoses, they're working. They're working, especially when the sun hits them. They get nice and soft and flexible. I have to put safety pins in so no one accidentally disconnects the hose while there's pressure on it. That would be really bad. But those hoses are working. I had to buy a 50-foot length for 25 feet of hose. So I've got this nice little chunk over here. The generator runs the well pump very well. No problem there at all. The breakers on the generator are a little corroded on the outside, so I might buy new breakers, but I'll certainly put in what's supposed to be there. So the next thing to do is going to be, regrettably, to evict all the frogs. And there are a lot of frogs in here. I got a gajillion eggs down there and a big croaker in the corner. I'm going to try and net them and relocate them into the big pond. So, because I don't want to send them to the big pond in the sky. Anyway, 2nd of July. I got some relief here. I got so much more to do, but this is like a huge milestone. Oh, after the 120, I have a 30 psi pressure regulator. I don't need more than 30 psi anywhere in the orchard. So even though I'm going to put in up to 50 psi switch, what goes out is going to be 30 psi, and that'll handle up to 30 gallons per minute, so it doesn't restrict the flow at all. All right, there you have it. Toodles.